Self-sabotaging Catholicism won't help Australia, Archbishop says of plenary council prep. At a time when Catholicism in Australia faces crises such as a loss of faith and declining religious practice, a plenary council preparatory document shows serious failures that suggest a lack of confidence and evangelical vigor, one archbishop has said. The document's doctrinal contradictions and general tone, he said, can encourage Catholics to shrink from their prophetic task and become caught in a spiritual paralysis. This is the time for the Church to rise up with new evangelical vigor. This is the time to turn all our attention to announcing a word of life and hope, Archbishop Julian Porteous of Hobart said in an April 11 commentary. In reading the working document, he said, I sense a church that has lost confidence in itself, a church that has lost confidence in its identity and mission. Because the crisis of faith is not acknowledged, the document makes no effort to propose a way forward for the Church, he said. Porteous wrote in response to the working document towards the Second Assembly, assembled as the Catholic Church in Australia is in the midst of its fifth plenary council. A plenary council is the highest formal gathering of all particular churches in a country, and it has legislative and governing authority. The first assembly of the plenary council took place in October 2021 in Adelaide. The second assembly is set to be held July 4 to 9 in Sydney. Laypeople have been invited to participate in council sessions and bishops will vote on binding resolutions, which will be sent to the Vatican for approval. The working document, which has not been released to the public, includes draft proposals that will be up for a vote at the next assembly. According to the Archdiocese of Sydney-based newspaper The Catholic Weekly, these propositions include every dimension of church life from governance to liturgical worship and vary in character from radical reforms to conservative defenses of traditional practices. For Porteous, Catholics need to take the path of entering more deeply into the mystery of the Church to unleash the power of the life of grace. He called for the Catholic Church to be prepared to be a prophetic voice speaking truth with love within the culture, to challenge the prevailing ethos. Have we become afraid to speak out what we believe? He asked. If we shrink from our prophetic task we will become caught in a spiritual paralysis.